Hi there. Sometimes you just troll the DVD bins and you luck out, and you don't even realize you luck out till later on. That's kind of what happened to me today. I've had some pretty good luck recently, aside from the whole HMV debacle, and today I picked up this. The Curse and Curse to the Bite, and no, it's not the Wes Craven one that did so badly. This movie actually is a double feature. The first one stars Will Wheaton, Amy Wheaton, and I think Claude Akins is in this one as well, yeah. And it's directed by David Keith, who a lot of you will remember, younger people, from One Tree Hill, where he played the good brother. But older genre fans will probably remember him from Woe to the Eye, which is an amazingly underrated thriller, sleeper thriller, where he plays a psychotic character named Paul White, which you really have to see to fully appreciate. Anyway, The Curse is based on an H.P. Lovecraft story, and that is called, hold on because I've forgotten, The Color Out of Space. It's cool, set on a farm, a meteorite comes down, seeps into the water, and plants, people, animals start to become mutated in the typical Lovecraftian way of kind of grossness there. Also, one of the really cool things about it is one of the producers on this film is Folky, who actually is rumored to have had a lot to do with the gore effects that are in the film. And because he's there as well, he brought along his one of his favorite composers. And the guy that did the composing on this one is okay, we're going to find his name. It is Franco Michalizzi, and that name doesn't ring out right away. It's not a surprise, but if you know the Trinity films that were done, kind of comedy spaghetti westerns, he did those. A lot of the genre fans now would probably recognize his work in Death Proof, where Quentin Tarantino used his score. So that's The Curse. That's the first of it, too. This is a double, two movies, like kind of a flipper disc. And The Curse to the Bite, I hadn't seen for years, so I didn't quite remember it, and it was kind of a throwaway buy because I wanted to get The Curse. I'm an H.P. Lovecraft fan, and as you've seen my videos recently, I've got Reanimator, I've got From Beyond Reanimator, I have Dagon. But The Curse 2 is a very different film. It's a sequel pretty much in name alone. But that's not the cool thing here. J.D. Peck, known, if you know soap operas, he did a lot of those in the day, is the one actor to act on Dynasty and Dallas, kind of in the same season, in the same year, both shows. A little bit of trivia. Joe Sholin, who we know because we've all had seen the original Stepfather, right? And the other, I think Popcorn, she was in as well. She did a lot of the mid to late 80s slasher stuff. She was really good at it. Also in this one here, we've got Bo Svenson from Walking Tall, and Jamie Farr from MASH, and this one says directed by Fred Goodwin, but that's not his name actually. It's actually an Italian director. The Curse had after The Curse there was a 2, 3, and a 4. They each had they're each like an Italian director, and these were more unique films. This one here is known for its special effects. It has some really great special effects, and the reason it does is because it has a very good special effects guy working on it, Screaming Mad George, who did Beyond Reanimator, who did Nightmare on Elm Street 4, worked on he did the special effects for this one. It's a really freaky movie. Dude gets bit by a radioactive snake, and unlike in like Spider-Man where he gets superpowers, his hand kind of starts becoming snake-like. And there's a lot of snakes in there. You got a whole snake vomiting scene. The car running over all these like snakes. It looks actually very realistic, and some people at the time were really upset. They thought like a bunch of snakes were hurt, but Screaming Mad George just is that good. when it comes to the effects. The Curse 2, The Bite, is really well known for its special effects. And if you're a fan of effects on this type, then The Curse and The Curse 2 are a really good pick. I picked this one up for like $3 at Fred's Records downtown. It's a really great record shop, and they have some nice, cool, rare stuff. That's where I got my Fernando Del Leo set. I really highly recommend getting this, and if you can find part 3 and 4, they're great as well. I think one of them may have Christopher Lee in it. Don't quote me on that, but not one of these two, but one of the other two. These two are probably the best out of the Curse series. Curse is a fun film. I liked it. I liked it as a kid, and I'm hoping to like it again now. I haven't gone back to rewatch it yet. Curse 2, I think I'm going to appreciate more than I did the first time around, knowing what went into it. I'll definitely be listening for the score on The Curse, now that I know who did it. And I'm not sure who did the score on The Curse 2, but considering it's an Italian production, I'm guessing we'll probably have someone there as well. So today's was The Curse and The Curse 2. I love these films. I've already picked up a couple more, which I'll show you. Alrighty. We got, for my cheesiness, it's Melrose Place, Season 4. 5th season, Volume 1. It has horror elements. The whole Richard dying, coming back. Basically, they rip off the whole, what's it called? Diabolic story. And for a couple bucks each at charity shop, I picked up the complete Tintin collection, Volume 1 and 2. This is the Canadian version because, of course, I'm Canadian. So the only one I'm missing is Tintin in America. Now, of course, there was the Lake of Sharks, but that was a production done on its own. I actually did get to meet the only live action actor to play Tintin last year at Montreal Comic Con. I'm hoping to get to Comic Con this year, but right now they haven't exactly put out guests that are going to make me want to leap out to see the show. If you're a Battlestar Galactica fan, by all means, they're having almost the entire cast of Battlestar show up there. Edward James Olmos, Jamie Barber. But for me, I'm a horror fan, and I'm a genre fan. I'm a Doctor Who fan as well. It's the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who. So if you're going to the Comic Con, if you're in Montreal, and you're a Doctor Who fan, you're like a horror fan, they're doing it's the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who. Push for Doctor Who cast members to come to the Comic Con, and push for Friday the 13th actors, because basically they're having it on Friday the 13th. So if they really don't have anybody from Friday the 13th, and they really don't have anybody from Doctor Who, then the Montreal Comic Con has seriously dropped the ball this time around. Again, Curse 2, The Bite. Way, way better than I expected it to be. Sometimes you just do a blind buy, and it turns out to be a great choice. And this is one of these times. So I strongly recommend these. And right now, more than any other time, I'll be honest, it is time for tea. Thanks.